Now, from the station that's taking action for you, this is ABC Action News.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Linda Hurtado.
And I'm Jamison Euler. We are following breaking news from two scenes this evening. First up, several Tampa schools were put on lockdown this afternoon after police investigate a deadly shooting in the area. Our Chris Martinez has been on the scene. And Chris, what do we know at this point?
Well, Jamison, first off, I want to mention those schools that were on lockdown. That lockdown is now over. They've been cleared to let their kids go home. We're talking about 5 schools there. All of this stemming from a murder happening inside this house right here in Seminole Heights earlier today. Police are now telling us the victim is a woman, just 25 years old, who lived at that home. That victim calling 911 herself and screaming before hanging up. Once police got here, they found her body, and they immediately started searching for this guy, her boyfriend, 30-year-old Jason Skinner. And they've only called him a person of interest. They've been searching for him in a rented Chevy Camaro, and all the time they've been telling neighbors and parents of school kids in this area that they did not believe this guy would be a threat to anyone else.
It wasn't a random incident, so we don't think we have somebody that's targeting random people. We think it was domestic related, which means it's specific in nature. So we don't think there's we know he's armed and dangerous. We believe he's armed and dangerous, but we don't think that he's a threat to others.
But now here's where the story takes an unusual turn. Since giving us that briefing, police believe they found the car of that person of interest and possibly that person himself, Jason Skinner. That discovery happening a little while ago in St. Petersburg. That's where Rebecca Medina is right now, and she picks up the story from there. Rebecca?
Good evening, Chris. I can tell you that Tampa police have been out at this scene, but they tell us that it is still going to be a while before they can positively identify that driver who is deceased because he was badly burned in this fire. Now, the Chevy Camaro in question was extracted from the house about an hour ago. It was extracted with the driver's body inside. It's on its way to the medical examiner's office where they will begin working right away to try to identify that deceased driver. A witness who was here and saw the whole thing unfold described the horror of what he saw just a few hours ago.
I heard the acceleration. You know, when a car is racing, it just go woo. And as I stood up and I looked outside, all I saw was smoke. And I'm looking for the car to be upside down over here. And as I got close to the fence, the car was literally inside the house.
Now, the house that you are looking at right now was a total loss, and we are hearing at this hour that it was in fact vacant. We are hearing this from neighbors. We're still working to confirm that information. One very good thing tonight, though, that there were no other injuries aside from this driver who is deceased, and police are still working to confirm his or her identity. We're live in St. Petersburg. Rebecca Medina, ABC Action News.